More options for Crag. Okay, there's the forward air. Catches the bubble spawn! And I think Zaro might have still been holding down from the down B. Oh, what a catch by Cheesy Potato. I didn't think she had
a hard call out.
I didn't think she had the momentum to get there, though. I think we're seeing the Crag dash speed buff come into play pretty huge there.
Absolutely.
What a play though from Cheesy Potato, and she's going to be moving on to winners quarters. So that actually Crag already guarantees her 9th. Mm-hmm. So that's amazing in itself. But she's going to have a chance later on to get to
now
top 8.
In losers round 2. I feel awful for anyone who has to play Zaro in losers round 2 right now.
Absolutely. Man, well, in game 1, or no, it was game 2, the one on forest floor, where it was the catch on the high recovery, and then it was the catch on the high down B bubble drop. Yeah. Both of those catches were spots where I was like, those options were not even registering in my mind. As a fellow Crag, it's like, oh, you just went up and hit him. Okay.
But that speaks to is Cheesy's ability to, like, she had the read on, like, this is what Zaro likes to do in these specific situations. And not only do you have a read on it, like, oh, I got a neutral win, but it almost always led to death.
Yep. And so we're going to have some more Crag action coming up for you here. It's ZeeBee and Flarey.
Battle of the Heavies. ZeeBee versus Flarey. We are starting it off on Ethereal Gates. Let's run it.
So this matchup, I know has been heavily in ZeeBee's favor in the past. It's an interesting one. Basically, as soon as Sylvanos racks up a hit, Crag can assume to be going to 40 at least, and probably 80 if there's even one reset in the combo.
We got those 4.
But the thing is, the real question is what happens after this point.
Yep.
Because
it doesn't matter if you can consistently
not
get someone to 80 if you can't kill.
Exactly. So, and this is the Sylvanos issue at its core. The low profile from Sylvanos, though, can also kind of be an issue for Crag, because you see these like plat drop nairs are not hitting. And that's such a big part of Crag's combo starter game.
Right, I mean, this is exactly what you're talking about. ZeeBee's now sitting at 163, and it's playing the same way, like, does not feel perturbed by this.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so you also kind of get into this sort of weird counterplay game in this matchup where, as Crag, you're like, okay, I don't really have anything that outranges down tilt, so I gotta play with Rock. And then the Sylvanos starts advancing with a bunch of moves that beat Rock, like dash attack and fair. And so you kind of, which those moves can lose to Crag forward air and side Bs. So like,
is that going to confirm? Up air will take it.
But you see, I mean, we should be expecting a lot of these stocks to be lasting 200, 220. That is going to be just how this matchup goes. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if there's a kill off this parry. That's good damage. It's a little too heavy for Upstrong there.
Whoa, that could
great reaction to the no tech. Yeah, I mean, like, if there's a tech there, down smash covers everything. But ZeeBee was absolutely ready for the no tech, and that's such a great reaction because you're not just reacting to no tech; you're reacting to no tech plus the eye. So that's impressive. Oh yeah, great parry. But again, you see the hurtbox just makes it a little bit tough to plan your punishes. Good DI, but not on the second one.
No. You get hit by a Crag up air that high, you are very likely taking it to death, especially ZeeBee specifically. ZeeBee has labbed out, like, what is the earliest I can get some up air
these baby dashes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of this matchup as Crag is trying to get the read on what they do out of your jab combos. And you see that ZeeBee is trying to mix up what he does out of either jab 1 or jab 2 quite a bit. And sometimes he's getting it wrong, but when you get it right, the reward is just so big. And what you really want to avoid is getting into this we're both at 200% battle that this matchup often turns into. Okay. Oh, man, I thought he ran into that.
Well, every time someone gets over, like, 130, I view it as, like this could be damage on a new stock at this point.
And it becomes harder to land. Yep.
Oh my god, that tech!
I thought that was going to break the block, but okay, Flarey's got a shot
too.
Here.
I thought that block was... Oh my god, okay. Flarey, what are you going to do with this?
That gets tough at this percent for Crag is your nairs stop confirming into stuff. And the up tilt up air confirm also becomes extremely easy to DI out of at this percent.
Flarey is living an extra life right now and needs to be able to make the most of this.
And you see that ZeeBee isn't even really trying to get kills. It's just like, I do not want to even return to neutral a single time. All right, there it is. Yep. Finally gets one instance of Flarey holding in on a Nair 3, and that's going to do it.
No, that was like you said, ZeeBee was not trying to like fish for a kill there. I mean, you can get those Nairs, you can get those forward airs. There's just like safe options poking out on recovery, but we've seen the power of Sylvanas, where if ZeeBee had thrown out a forward smash or an up strong that missed, Flarey could have easily been like, all right, here's 80%, now we're even.
Yep. Flarey is going to take away the platforms. We're going to head to Endless Abyss for game 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw so much of, ZeeBee's combo starter game revolved around plat drop nair, and can't do that anymore. So let's see what the adjustment is.
And at least one of the kills was that really high up early kill up air. So, hey, I want to live to 200 every stock, not just 2 of them.
Yep. And I mean, it's interesting, though, because Sylvanas loses a few things as well when you take away platforms, right? Flat drop, like falling up air.
This combo is actually nuts right now, by the way.
Up smash.
Holy crap, 145. That was... Put that in your combo reel. Save it for later.
Don't DI out that, though. Held out once.
You hold out once on the wrong thing.
One single time.
Bad. I love that we saw a huge extended combo from Flarey, and then ZeeBee's like, okay, I'll forward air you quick. We're back.
Oh, yeah. I think ZeeBee could have finished that with aerial down B off the dash attack forward tilt. But yeah, I wasn't expecting DI in. Okay, she's trying to bring this back. You gotta rack up damage, though, or else, what you were saying, that all the damage in the world does not matter if you're not able to confirm a kill, and that goes for both players right now. Yep. Up strong, barely whiffing. Yeah, ZeeBee forced to recover into the wall. Yeah, an early jump would have gotten clipped by one of those back airs.
Good call on the roll.
This time. Yep, but he's DIing right on the down smash this time.
Yeah.
Like that down smash that took the first stock at 145, that's purely a DI, except you are not dying to that if you hold correctly.
Down smash looks really scary, but it's because that DI mix-up exists.
ZeeBee forward smashing brazenly in front of his rock, knowing he can just tech it.
That's like the ZeeBee classic, though.
Yep. Tech, and he's gonna tech that every time. But did he land? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Good call out on recovery there. No, the ZeeBee classic is like playing super safe and then throwing out a rock and being like, all right, I can use this as a backboard now. I don't need to play super safe with this behind me. Whether it's a rock or a pillar or, any of the other options.
Oh, yep. So you got that, the weirdness on the link hitboxes of Sylv F Smash that will send the rock the other way. ZeeBee has seen that one before.
Yeah, it's one of those, that's cute, but, you've seen it once, you know what to expect then.
Both of those falling nairs look like they would hit on most other characters. I was surprised that both of those whiffed for ZeeBee. That's definitely that low profile coming in for Sylv.
There it is again, though.
And the activity on that jab. Flarey gets the read and just does it again! Okay, that catches ZeeBee trying to hold in and get back to center. And how could he know that he wasn't going to get sweet spot on the first one? Great awareness there by Flarey to tie the setup.
Yeah, no, that was just bang bang double bear. I can just do this again. I don't need to wait.
And I mean, my question to you is, who's going to hold out on that first one? That is such intense bravery. But on the other hand, you're dying to the bear anyway, though.
Right.
So it really is the correct play. Regardless, we're going to Merchant Port for game 3. 1-1 ZeeBee Flarey. And this is a big one. The winner of this is in Penguin's projected spot in bracket. And I mean, both of these players, I think, have the ability to beat Penguin, but Flarey's done it the past 2 times. So yeah, this is definitely one with big ramifications for this bracket.
Yeah, there could be...
Oh, that could have been... I was going to say that could have been double up air, and it was. Catching the drift towards center.
I mean, hey, that's why we didn't go to a stage with platforms last time. Flarey did not want that to happen. Okay, what are we going to see here? The up tilt doesn't get a ton of damage, sitting at 87. Okay, now we're starting to see some stuff that could confirm into kill.
Yep,
25.
Chases here.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the block. It's never good. Wow, I'm surprised that up smash missed.
Yeah, I literally inhaled and was just like ready for something to go wrong. Nair. Okay, Nair
I'm also surprised that roll was still intangible for the down B, because that move is very active, like as it should be. Like Crag down B needs to be so active so you can actually wave dash and parry it.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like if you're at a low level,
it's a weakness
like, oh my
of the
god,
move
this move is too active, and then at a high level, it's like, oh, it's active, and that's what lets me beat it.
Yep. Oh, just barely missing on the shards. That could have confirmed into a runoff fair.
Okay, does not get the vortex started. She only gets 2 hits off of it.
Yep, and the fact that ZeeBee has places to tech in the middle of these vortexes, so huge. Yep, not quite ready for the hits, but doesn't matter.
That air dodge up to get away from the pillars doesn't do anything when you're able to get a forward air right after.
Ooh, the back air, keeping it going. Yeah, just the presence of these platforms to interrupt Flarey's advantage is so huge. And I don't think Flarey can go back to Endless Abyss. Oh, yeah. And that's why Craig loves those platforms. It's disgusting with the back air, up air.
No, I mean, we were
response there in Game 3.
We were saying that ZeeBee has that, like, and now infamous clip of Air Armada just killing like a combo that starts at 20 with that. But you still get versions of that on every other stage that's got high plats, and you have to watch out.
So we're going to simply one high plat. It's going to be Blazing Hideout here for Game 4. An interesting choice here, but I actually like it because the fact that the platform is so high here means that Crag can't do the thing where he starts the spikes high and they end up on the floor. So
yeah,
I get it.
It's one plat. It's not as high as some of the others. It's up there, but also with like Sylvanos, the grass that you can put out covers a lot more space there too. The plat is bigger, but it's safer. Long fall in the seed bomb. Okay, backer pin. Just really trying to make it hard to get back up.
That hitbox will be out for a long time, so yeah. That's like a don't jump here for a little bit warning.
Well, ZeeBee really likes doing that like low jump from the pillar onto the stage with an active hitbox.
Oh.
And that was nasty. That was gross.
Yeah, so she tried to hold out, which would have been correct if he had been a little bit farther away. But yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying is that for against a lot of other characters, ZeeBee really likes doing, like, I'm going to jump up from the pillar with a forward air. And the fact that Flarey's like, I don't need to deal with this very common option from you at all, because all I have to do is just keep hitting over here. I'm not scared of taking a hit from you trying to counteract the ledge.
Yep. Yeah, I just find down tilt and fair so hard to deal with by themselves in this matchup. From both really, but especially from Sylvanos.
Yep. Well, we're seeing a lot of times. There's been a couple of moments now where
very nice.
There's been a couple of moments now where ZeeBee will throw out the down B and Flarey will just down tilt straight through it.
That was such a good landing after that little stray hit off the back air from ZeeBee.
Good pin, good tech.
You can tell that Flarey is used to killing people for picking panic defense options there, and that was, it's incredibly good awareness, but it doesn't matter. Flarey has the lead here in Game 4. But yeah, it's very hard to kill Sylvanos off the side on this stage. You just really don't get an effective edgeguard either.
Sylvanos big, Sylvanos heavy.
Yeah. And Sylvanos can recover into the bottom of the stage. That's really the big thing. Because like, you could edgeguard.
That wall goes all the way down.
Coming that far out, right? Like, off the spike hit on the downward block.
Yep.
And that's just coverage, right? Because if Flarey doesn't end up in that spot, the forward smash hits the block, extends for 10 frames, and there's a you can't go here zone. So
it's not just a block. There's now a giant zone that's like, hey, this is all safe for me to just cover.
Yeah, there's layers. There's layers to that. Me justifying myself. There's layers to that.
I have to talk about how smart this option is.
Oh, he flat dropped into the up smash, and we've got a game 5 again. And that
here from that position, time if you just keep getting these game 5s, but I'm cool with it so far.
Yeah, from that position, there's not really that much risk to that up smash. It was really smartly placed because I think it would have caught a wave dash forward in an attempt to like plat drop punish. If ZeeBee tried to just plat drop straight down instead of an advancing kind of diagonal plat drop like he did, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have time to punish the up smash and just gets down tilted if he tries to run in. So yeah, good stuff there from Flarey, forcing the game 5. We're going to go to Tower of Heaven and see how this one all plays out. Like we said, this is a really big one for how this bracket shakes up.
There's a lot of people that are going to be in the way that some of them really want ZeeBee to take this. Some of them really want Flarey to take this because of just like who it's going to lead into.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, Flarey tries to break out of that combo but gets stuck on the plat.
Yep, I love how ZeeBee is looking for these combos out of the hit lag of the last hit of down B. Not even giving Flarey the chance to DI out of the combos, and knowing that she's probably going to choose what would be the correct DI if he wasn't there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in ZeeBee's game plan.
Those bounces taking advantage of the flowers. Okay. Yeah. Catches the DI mix-up. Even then, I don't know if ZeeBee would have survived had he held straight left. Maybe.
There's a... Ooh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
I need to stop trying to explain tech things because holy crap, this game just keeps flying at us.
Oh, down throw and block. Yeah, at pretty much any percent but 0, you can combo that into a nair. But instead, he just gave Flarey her own combo.
He's up here. That down tilt to call out. So good.
It's so big, man.
Has not landed yet. Hey, gets the pillar out.
Yep. Takes advantage of the pillar to get a block, but Flarey with all the momentum. Yeah, up air wouldn't have killed there. So I like that. I like that attempt. But again, look at ZeeBee taking advantage of these down B hits.
Oh, that was one of the rare times where we see ZeeBee go
to catch a roll in.
It's not a like crazy tech confirm.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. And he's ready with the follow-up too, because DIOA could have just killed straight up. And yeah, Crag heavy. Crag gonna live that. The only one of Sylvanas' smashes that's really a big kill option is up smash. But yeah, the up air is
alright. 0% too. Waiting on the last stock.
Those rock shards, not actually a break cancel, but feeling like one.
This is going so even.
I forgot about that angle on the down tilt with the rocks.
I was just about to call that out. Down tilt sends that rock shard straight up.
Going up again?
Seen something
okay,
off the
great
top?
DI, great DI.
Okay,
and like at this percent, I'm actually more worried for Flarey than for ZeeBee. Because of stuff like this.
Yep.
And that's it.
Exactly what you're talking about. That up air gonna take it.
And that is one of the only options that Crag really has to deal with the high up B is the up thrown rock. Because if you try and like interrupt that with the aerials are just too slow and the up B hitbox is too active. So that's really impressive awareness from ZeeBee to be ready for the high recovery and to have I think the one option that was going to get him the set there. Really incredible stuff. It's going to be painful from Flarey. She was so close, but yeah.
No, Flarey's playing incredibly well. I'm very excited to see how she does in losers after that display. taking ZeeBee to, last stock game 5. Really it felt like we were seeing both players being pushed to their limits there.
Sounds good. So